He couldn't hang with my freestyle. 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 He couldn't hang with my freestyle.
Hey everyone, this is Chris Crazy House, and I want to welcome you to another fan art freestyle. I decided that, in addendum to doing my reviews of comic books, and in particular, I'm doing a review of The Revenge of the Sinister Six on my channel. I thought it'd be cool if I did my own version of the Sinister Six in art form. So that's what we're going to be doing for these next few episodes of fan art freestyle. And I thought I'd start off with the Vulture. So the Vulture is going to be my first attempt at doing some fan art of some classic Marvel villains. For those of you who are non-comic book fans, you'll know that Michael Keaton played the Vulture in Spider-Man No Way Home. And, I thought he did a good job, and I thought he was a cool version of the Vulture that was tied into the MCU. But we are going to be doing the classic version of the Vulture, also known as Adrian Toomes here, and with the feathers and everything else like that. And these are all going to be just bust of the characters, so not a full body as far as the artwork goes, but just the bust, the head, and part of the top part of the body, just so you get a good idea of the character. And it's real easy to tell these characters apart because their silhouettes, especially around their head, are very unique. So we're going to start off here with the Vulture. I will draw him with pencil, then I will ink him over with some micron markers. And originally my plan was to do this all traditionally, but I decided because I wanted to turn this into a full art piece, I was going to color these characters digitally with some vector art. So once I vectorize it that way, I'll be able to create this artwork and put it all together in a nice tight piece that can also be used as a wallpaper for my computer and yours, for those of you who are followers of me on Patreon. So that's what we're going to be doing here today, folks. I hope you will sit back, relax, and enjoy watching me draw. And at the end, I will give my own little critique of my own artwork and see how I did in drawing the Vulture here. So go ahead and make sure you like this video. Make sure you subscribe to this channel so that way you're here for every time I drop another fan art freestyle or comics crazy review. And make sure you share it with those who are also classic fans of these comic books. So let's get started with the pencils for Adrian Toomes, aka the Vulture, right now. Let's go. Alright folks, so here is the final version of the Vulture, and I think I did a decent job on this picture here. I was very interested in making sure that I captured the fact that the Vulture is an old man, okay, and I thought that was one of his more endearing qualities in the comic books, the fact that the Vulture himself is a senior citizen fighting a teenager like Spider-Man. So that dichotomy is something I've always enjoyed in the comic books. And you know, the Vulture is just like a mean, dirty old man, and that's kind of what I was trying to capture with this version. So I made sure to also extend a lot of his facial features to get that bird-like feeling. So I made his nose a little bigger. I brought out his cheekbones a lot more, and you know, his neck is kind of sunken in, kind of like you would see with an actual real-life vulture. I made his ears kind of big just to add to the whole old man thing, and gave a little hook to the back of his head to kind of add to that bird feel or that old vulture feeling. And of course, he has like a little bit of a hump in his back there. That's actually part of the mechanics of his actual wingsuit that he wears. But you know, it also adds to the idea of him being this grouchy, ugly looking, mean old man as well, with a hump in his back. And that adds to the look of being a vulture or a bird of prey. So once again, I think I did a decent enough job as far as capturing those features of the Vulture. And you know, as far as when I do my colors with this vector piece, I want to try not just always using like darker and lighter versions of the same color. I want to try actually using different colors and layer them in there to add to it, and not just always go absolute black with some of his features, like some of the dark spots under his eyes or around his neck. I want to use just like a darker color instead of just going straight black. I left his eyebrows black, and I left the, you know, the spaces in between his teeth black. I also made his teeth look a little bit more jagged and a little bit more you know, ugly looking, just to show he has kind of like a nasty mouth, and made sure I put some nice wrinkles there around where his lips would be. So overall, I think it's good. You know, he has a villainous look, and he also has kind of like a sneaky, I'll screw you over type look as well, which a lot of the villains within the Sinister Six in this rogues gallery of Spider-Man, they do have that very conniving, sneaky personality going on. That's why they can never stay together very long, and every time they work together, it only lasts for a very short time because they're always double crossing one another. But I think this one came out very well, and I like how it goes. So let's go ahead and add this to the actual full piece on this grid here of the Sinister Six. Let's go ahead and add the Vulture first. Pop! There we go. And now we got our Vulture in this Sinister Six finished piece here, and we'll be adding the other members as we go along. So thank you all for joining me here for this episode of the Fan Art Freestyle. Thank you all for watching not only these videos, but watching my comic book reviews. And if you haven't seen them, you can run over there right now to Chris Crazy House Presents Comics Crazy and watch them right here. You see this little link right here. Just go ahead and check that out, and you guys can enjoy my reviews of these classic comics and these classic characters. Anyway, folks, thank you all, and this is Chris Crazy House signing out. Peace.